Been a while since I've done one of these. I think it's up and running. I'm going to sit tight and look pretty, or as pretty as as pretty as I can before people jump on and say, "What's going on, Chrissy Boy?" Oh, mate, tell you something. It is cold, wet, dark, and gloomy in the UK right now. I am back in Wales. What's wrong with my damn hat, mate? I am back in Wales for a very, very, very short stint, and then you and your boy were taken off. Yes, the Underworld Reporter. What's going on, mate? I hope you're good and you are kicking the living ass out of 2026 so far. Good to have you here. I gotta do more streams, mate, because when I don't do streams in the night after like editing and posting a video, I literally, I don't do much at all. I eat and I binge Netflix until I fall asleep. Yes, well, a jam. What's going on, mate? I hope you're good. Yeah, so I'm gonna just like a few questions that are gonna come in about what I'm doing, maybe if you're interested. I'm not sure. And some of the comment stuff I will answer. Yeah, so any questions you have? Not just about my boring life, but anything maybe that I can help you with. Gul Garesh, what is going on, mate? Where is your wife? Oh, mate, she is somewhere out there in the world somewhere, I tell you that. But I'd like to have a few wives, not just the one wife. So the few wives will be dotted over there, over there, over there, over there, over here. Yes, Will's Adventure. What's going on, mate? I will just start by answering the Weller Jams question. And happy 2026, everyone. I hope you're having a happy, healthy, and successful start to the new year. Yeah, I turned off comments mainly because there was a lot coming in terms of difference of opinion. There was people kind of piping up about what I'm doing. Some were loving what I'm doing, some were hating it, some were shitting on me, others were praising me, and it's very hard for me not to look at the comments like all the time. You, as a creator, someone can tell you it's okay, leave comments on, just don't look at them. Trust me, that is almost impossible to do, because when you have a look to see how your video is doing, you know, you see 12 comments, 48 comments, 100 comments, and then your ego seeps in. So you want a little bit of you want to taste the positivity, and you go into the comment section to get a little taste of that, and you end up leaving the comment section with more negativity. So that's just the way it goes. And I thought, I'm just going to turn off comments. And you know what? I've been loving it for the last 3 weeks since I've been going around the UK. Mate, I've been loving it. It's like I don't look at comments. I've also got a Discord community that I opened up. I need to be more active in there, but I have just got back to Wales. So I don't think I'll turn comments back on. But what I will do is, obviously, when we do these lives, comments will be on. So for those people who really, want to get in on the Chrissy Boy comments, this live is part of that. So, well, a jam. I hope that's good. For just like, mental health wise, I don't know the people who are commenting, and they can still have an effect on my day. And I just don't think it's fair. And I'm just going to do what I feel is best for me. And at the end of the day, and I've turned comments off, at least for the time being, because it's easier. Yeah, I feel better for it. Let's go on then. The Underworld, when are you starting your next adventure? So at the moment, I'm not sure if any of you guys have been watching, but I've just been like totally doing my thing. Sorry, I'm on this like swivel chair down here and I can't sit on it properly. I've been doing this Broke in Britain series around the UK. I think I'm like 10 episodes deep. And because I'm absolutely skint right now, I'm literally volunteering around the UK to keep up content and to just get on the road, stay on the road and have some adventure. So my next adventure is going to be India. I'm going to go back to India, but I've got to say that I'm having some issues with the Indian visa at the moment. Now, I'm not sure if it's related to me being in Pakistan 4 months ago. I'm really not sure, but you do have to list certain countries you've been to. So I have been rejected once, unfortunately. I did apply again today for my Indian visa. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, it will be a big 6-week trip in India. Going to go and meet Duncan, Curly Kid Life. If anyone follows Dunk, you should. He's up in northern Thailand at the moment on it. I'm loving it. So yeah, we're going to meet there, have a proper Indian adventure. And then the next place for a more of a chill out, grounding is going to be Thailand for a month. And then Chrissy Boy, we're going to go to Japan, mate. I've got a free volunteering gig in Japan, in Hiroshima, for a month, where I'm like helping to clean a CrossFit gym over in like the mountains. So it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be in one place for a month, but we're also going to travel around them for maybe a month after, also in Japan. So it's going to be amazing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah, I'm skint at the moment, but I'm still buzzing because it's proven that I'm not stressed, right? And I can still go and venture around, and I can still go and experience and travel, meet new people, and do what I want to do, even without much money at all. And that really is very freeing. And it takes a lot of the weight off of pressures of having to earn money through YouTube or whatever it is. So yeah, I'm loving life right now. And 2026 is going dandy, mate. Now that was a massive rant. Let's move back into some of the comments. Where we are. Goguresh, what's going on, mate? What are your plans for 2026? Like I just said, 3 countries to start off, and then one big adventure, because my brother and I go on one month adventure every year. We're hoping to go to New Zealand for like a month, and then Australia for 2 to 3 weeks after that, which is going to be great. We're also going to do volunteering and cheap travel. So it's going to be awesome. And for those people who don't know, I actually went to Australia a few months ago, and I only had like, I want to say £35 in my account, so like $50 to enter Australia. I went through Perth, and I stayed with friends in Perth, 2 lots of friends. I was there for a month, and they didn't even ask me at immigration, like, can we have a look at your bank details? If they had, they would have had an absolute shocker. But yeah, I got in, 35 quid I think I had, and no proof of exit flight. So it was like, mate, it was awesome. So I'm looking forward to going back to Oz at some point. All right, let's move it on. Black Sabbath Matters, what's going on, mate? I hope you're good. I dig all of your videos, mate. I'm from the cold and snowy Spokane, Washington area. That is cool. That is cool, mate. I wonder if it's as cold in Washington where you are now as it is in Wales where I am now. Mate, I'm not sure if you can see, but, well, all you can see is darkness there, but you can't feel the cold. But I'm telling you, trust me, it's damn chilly. Another thing moving forward, right, is, traditional travel vlogging is, to sum up, it's overpopulated in terms of there's too many people doing it. And there's a lot of pressure with travel vloggers now having to outperform themselves to be successful, at least financially, and to have a lot of exposure, right? I think that there needs to be a change, not just in terms of trying to outdo yourself and others in terms of content, craziness, adventure, exploring, all of that stuff. There just needs to, what I'm trying to say is I just want to keep doing my thing, having a laugh, and not overexerting or putting a load of pressure on myself to keep improving and gaining a load of views and clicks and subscribers and notoriety and all of that. I have always gone out to have an adventure on my own. And I've started out, and I think I still do this. I strongly believe I still do this. Wherever I go and the adventure goes, the camera follows me. It has never been, since I started vlogging, right, where does the camera want to go in terms of what you guys want to see? And then I will follow. It's always been camera here, me in front. Never camera here and me behind in terms of like what I want to do. And I think a lot of people are not that happy now in terms of travel because there's so much pressure they're putting on themselves and from other creators to get known, to make a mint, that they kind of don't enjoy travel as much as they should if they just ease the pressure and just kept doing their thing. And I'm trying to say, I'm going to keep doing my thing. I don't care about money. I don't care about notoriety. I care about having fun because the philosophy that I carry and hold very dear is I am very aware to how short this life is for all of us. It's here now, but it's going to be gone in a blip very soon. And I want to live for me. I don't want to live for anyone else. I want to go and have adventures and, take you guys along with me as a part of a default of that adventure. But otherwise, that's it. I just want to go and have fun. I want to create content around it. And if that earns me a little bit of bunts along the way, a little bit of cash, happy days. And if it doesn't, I'll still do what I'm doing. A little rant. I was actually going to make like a full YouTube video on that, but now I've said it. So, and also I'd like to go and meet subscribers and all of that and come and stay with you guys and like make videos with you and get to know you and travel around different parts like that as I do volunteering now for free. Instead of volunteering, mate, I can just go, yo, Black Sabbath, what's going on, mate? Have you got a spare sofa for Chrissy Boy to come and crash at? I'm going to be there in 3 days and fingers crossed I can stay with you for a week. So that's sort of the stuff that I'm aiming for, and to make content around meeting people. And again, as the motto holds very close to myself, just having a laugh, mate. Anyway, Weller Jam, the trolls in the comment sections. Yeah, that's partly why I've turned comments off, but also it just takes up a lot of mental capacity for me when it doesn't need to. I don't know this guy from that girl who's commenting, and one is saying that, Chrissy Boy, you're so great, and the other's saying, Chrissy Boy, you're horrendous. Like, what are you doing, you idiot? And it's like, it kind of chops your brain, and you do think about it for days moving forward, and it's just not worth it for me. So comments at the moment, they're off, mate. Renz, what's going on, mate? I see a lot of you guys in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, go to the channel, and there's like the Chrissy Boy channel, our channel, and click the Discord link in the bio. I need to be more active in there, and I will be. I've just got back from Scotland, so I'm just regrouping a little bit. But Renz W, what's going on, mate? How's life treating you? You seem to be in a pickle watching your recent videos. Mate, that is funny. Did you see the one I put up today? I've got like 3 or 4 Scotland ones left to put up. Mate, that's funny. I was doing this voluntary experience in the Scottish Highlands, right? Save a bit of cash and stuff. And it was horrendous. I was like eating soup and bread for like 9 days straight. And the vibe just wasn't good there. Like, some voluntary experiences are great. They're a win. And others, mate, they are just a dead loss. The only thing that saved this recent experience for me was the private room. I could like chill in there, eat some food and work out. If you haven't seen those videos, the Broken Britain I've been putting up in the Scottish Highlands, you will see that most of that content is me walking and working out in my room. But it was fun, right? And even when something doesn't go great or according to how you might have thought it would, it's still a great experience. And that's what I love. Like, you never know from A to B how it's going to go. And I'm open to all outcomes. And I think, when you're exploring and meeting new people, things are always going to go Pete Tong, they're always going to go a little sideways sometimes. And it kind of just helps you to improve yourself, definitely in conversation, also in experience, and then just it's also a talking point, right? So but I'm good, mate. But I appreciate the thoughts. Cool Gresh says, I missed the comment section. Yeah, I know. Give me a few weeks until I'm back in India, and then maybe I'll turn it back on, because I won't have time to even look at the comments, hopefully, when I'm in India, because it'll be so fast-paced and intense. Well, a jam. If that keeps you feeling better, then it's the right thing to do in relation to the comment section. Thank you so much. Any questions anyone else has got, drop them in, mate. This is fun. I appreciate you being here. The Underworld Reporter says, doesn't it hurt in relation to turning off comments, the viewership, if your subs can't engage? Obviously, it's good for your mental health, though. Possibly, mate. It possibly does hurt the viewership and stuff. And again, I might sound like a broken record. I don't care too much. Maybe I just don't care enough. I do care about the YouTube channel, and I care about you guys, but I also put myself at the forefront of that care. And if I want comments off, and if that does affect viewership as a result, if it's good for me, then yeah, that's the outcome I'm going with. But I appreciate it. Again, Will's Adventure. What's going on, mate? Glad you made it back safe. Remember when you were back up in Scotland, there is this yeah. Mate, Will, are you still watching? If you are, chuck a like in the chat or something, because I'm not sure if you've tried contacting me on WhatsApp, mate. But I broke my phone like 5 days ago. I came in here and dropped it, cracked it, broke the screen and everything, and I just haven't got a new one or repaired it. So I think if anyone has got my WhatsApp, and a few people have, then you're going to see single ticks on WhatsApp. That's not because I've blocked you. Maybe some of you have blocked. That's because, mate, my damn phone's broke and I don't have a phone at the moment. Otherwise, I'd be showing you the time and date as I normally would, and what birds I'm speaking to on Tinder, Oh, mate. So yeah, phone's broken, people. Phone is broken at the moment. Well, Ajan, I hear you. Great explanation. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Just, the Indian video's coming up. Well, Ajan, looking forward to it too. I'm going to do there's a lot of ideas, mate, but I just want to go and get really stuck into India. And if India doesn't work out, then I'm going to go back to Pakistan, because my visa is open for there. But hopefully I can go back to India for 6 or 7 weeks before I'm going to Thailand. I'm going to go Bangkok and Koh Samui. And of course, still not minted rich, mate. So we're still going to be budget traveling all the way through. It's fun. I found somewhere in Mumbai on booking.com. It's £1.50 a night for a hostel, but it's also only £4 a night for a double room. So it's should I go 2 nights or 3 nights for one, in terms of 3 hostel nights for 1 double private room, or should I just book the private room and save myself the hassle of, draining my social battery all the time? We'll see, but it's cheap, mate. Also, I found somewhere down in Goa, I think it was North Goa, Culver, I think. Mate, there is a hostel there with breakfast included in a 6-bed dorm, and it looks a really nice, kind of colorful, energetic place to be. It was I want to get this right. I want to say it was £72 for the month to stay there. £72, including breakfast in a 6-bed dorm in Culver in Goa, India. Mate, I love that. Even if I'm traveling around India, I can just book that hostel up. I've got a place to sleep. If, stuff goes pear-shaped, I can go back there and just stay there for a month. So yeah, mate, looking forward to it. But fingers crossed I don't get severe food poisoning like I did last time, because I picked up a gastrointestinal parasite ×2 and I was bedbound for 6 weeks. Also, let me know, right? I know some people, thank you so much, have been sending me donations on PayPal. So for a long time, I turned off donations, right? Just turned them off. Just because I started earning money through YouTube ads, like 350 quid a month. So I turned donations off. Also, no super thanks on YouTube now because of comments, right? Which means people can't send me money through comment section, which is great. Like it's always appreciated, but it's like, I not at the moment. I just want to keep it streamlined and you keep your money. If I can live in a hostel for 70 quid a month, mate, you keep your cash, all right? But what I was saying, I really appreciate those people who have sent me some bunts. It's really been helpful. And yeah, thank you so much. But also I'm thinking like people send me donations for, I assume, just, you know, as thanks for me making the videos and showing you certain parts of the world, whatever it is, whatever you show your thanks for. But also, don't you think it would be better for you not to send donations and instead to buy maybe like some merch? I was thinking of doing a t-shirt. I think I've got one in the bedroom. It says, just having a laugh, mate. Pretty much my motto in life, right? But what if I was to create one like, life is short, have a laugh, something like that, where you don't have to, you know, send me 10 quid or $20. Instead, you can buy that t-shirt for 10 quid or $20. So then you're getting something back in return, and you're also, you know, showing your gratitude towards Chrissy Boy, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's just floating around. Not that money is the main object, but I prefer if people are donating to get something based off that donation and not just like, here we are, here's this money, here's that money. I'd like to at least give you a t-shirt for it. Anyway, I had a coffee like 3 hours ago. I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. JM Nomus, is that right? Jim Nomus, mate. Sorry, I missed the I out. Jim Nomus, what's going on, mate? Platform for volunteering solely at the Mo. I only use World Packers. World Packers is it's awesome. It's really good user interface. It's good. It's good, mate. You've got a lot of options on there for like industries, work hours, private rooms, how many meals you want to eat a day. It's good communication in terms of the communication interface with the hosts, and you can set up a really good profile. I personally really like World Packers. So give that a little bosh, mate. Go and have a look. But yeah, thanks for your question, Jim. Legend, mate. Rendog says, Grinder, mate, that was so last year. Come on, get with it, brother. Gugaresh, come back to Pakistan soon. A country for top content. Not only for top content, for top people too. Yeah, very soon, I'm sure. If India denies me, then I'll be back in Pakistan, I guess. Let me just flick through some of these comments. Oh, there's a lot coming in. You absolute legends. Thank you. That's cool. I think people are on now and seeing to see if I'm alive. I am alive. Hello. And also, I haven't done a live in like months. So yeah, Mercury 9Z says, greetings from Casablanca, Morocco. Mate, that's awesome. I didn't make it to Casablanca like 6 weeks ago when I was in Morocco. I wish I had. But next time, hopefully, I know this year, I'll do Casablanca, Fez, and go back to Tangier also. Morocco is amazing, except for my time in Marrakesh, where, like, I know, I had, like, an attempted robbery if I didn't have that camera with me, if guys didn't see that video. Hi, bro. How are you? 24 Hid. What's going on, mate? I am great. Where are you watching from? 24 Hid. Rendog says, Chrissy Boy, it's clear your family has wealth. That is a perception. That's definitely not the case, mate. If you're referring to this in here, this is solely a business. But so I understand why you don't care about money. No, mate, this is a perception, right? So just because there is a business that your family runs, my old man, doesn't necessarily mean that that business runs amazingly successful. You know, money in business and in life is currency. It flows, it comes and goes. And that doesn't mean that I profit, right, or benefit from a business that is up and running. That's not the case at all. Just because what you see, what you see might look good, it doesn't mean that my pockets are overflowing with cash. Otherwise, you'd see me not staying in hostels, not doing sleepless nights in airports, not doing all of the stuff that I do when I'm traveling. It's fun to travel light and frugal and cheaply. It's fun to do. And I would hope when, more money does come in, because it will naturally from YouTube as time passes, that I hope to stick to my roots and continue to travel cheap. But don't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what's going on in the background. And yeah, that is the case. So I hope that clears things up. Mercury 9Z, greetings from Casablanca once again. Cheers, mate. Dan 4G 4NP, why you turned all your comments off, you melon? Mate, I've been getting messages left, right, and center about that. It feels like people are very hurt or offended that I've turned them off. Look, I just wanted to turn off comments just for a little while, all right? I'm going back to India very soon, and maybe I'll turn them back on. But for now, like mentally, mate, not having comments like spilling out every morning, positive, negative, all over the shop is really freeing, and it's healthy for the mental attic up here. So that's all for now. The Underworld Reporter back at it. Rendog, if he was so wealthy, he would be living the high life. Don't be a troll. Rendog and Underworld, calm it down, mates. Calm it down. No, but I get it. I get it. People see what they see, right? They see the big TV, the plant pot, the nice island and kitchen, and the nice interior of the cottage that I stay in. Yes, rent free when I come back to Wales, but I'm not going to BS anyone. It is where it is. This is where I stay rent free with my old man. Okay, back in Pembrokeshire in Wales. Doesn't necessarily mean, mate, that I'm minted. It's definitely not the case, I can assure you. Especially with the flights that I'm looking at to India. It's like 36 hours for £120 from London. 36 hours, £120. Yeah, with like 3 or 4 flights. Do you really think I would be doing that? I put myself through that. If I had more money, I'd fly direct, mate, for £400 or £500 with Emirates. I wouldn't be doing it. I hate flying. Oh, mate. Okay. Right, I'm going to ignore all of your back and forth, people talking about that. Mohammed Bana, what's going on? If you're all there, hopefully you are, and thank you so much for sticking in. This is fun. I've got like a twitch in my eye. Not sure what it's about. Probably can't see it, but a little bit of a twitch going on for some reason. I'm definitely not stressed. Mohammed Bana, I'm kind of sick of other YouTube travelers doing vlogs. It's like you mentioned, forcing themselves to make content even though it's not worthy of a video. I mean, I haven't got a problem with how the industry is, or maybe I have. Maybe that's me kind of justifying. I think people are just trying to out crazy themselves with most videos they do now. They're trying to go to the craziest, most dangerous places. They're trying to talk to a dangerous person, antagonize this person to get that, get clicks and get views and notoriety through a load of subscribers. And I don't know, maybe that is some people's ambitions, just to be really well known and have a lot of money in their pocket. There's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer to not worry about those things and just keep doing my own thing. I just want to keep having a laugh, mate, and going about the world, filming some stuff and not caring, right, about views or subscribers. Not in terms of I care about you, but I don't care about the numbers. And then just doing my thing very real and raw and authentically, and that's all. And I think that was quite a diplomatic response, but yeah. Okay. Renz, yeah, I've watched all the Scotland videos. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you so much. I know they're a little bit like, what is this guy doing at the moment? But if you've watched today's video, I kind of do a explainer of why I'm in Scotland and why I'm like diversifying a little bit. And right to tell you now is because, well, I'm skint, mate. So I'm in the UK. I've actually got free bus travel because a friend gave me his bus voucher for like National Express, which is a bus company in the UK. Get free bus travel, which is amazing. And then I get free accommodation and free food. So it's like, at the moment, I'm not spending any money. I could be in a different country, but then I'd probably be skint for another 2 or 3 months until YouTube paychecks pick up again. But anyway, that's the situation right now. Mohammed, good videos, by the way. Thank you so much. Ren's seen you eating 3 boxes of cornflakes. Mate, I was starving in that place. That's why I was starving. I lost a lot of weight. I'm not sure if you can notice now. I kind of packed it back on, but I did lose some weight there. Yeah, 24 here. Don't forget the Nutella. I need to get back on the Nutella back here in Wales. Mercury, Tamrat and Tagazu are missing you. Mate, I loved Tamrat. Like, I would love to spend months there in Morocco. Like, the food was great. It was cheap. The promenade on that place and the chicas, mate. And obviously the weather, the culture and everything. Yeah, I will be back in Morocco, but I'll probably skip Marrakesh because I'll probably get mugged by the same people who tried to mug me last time. Raya 4964. What age did you start traveling? Very curious to know. What age did I start traveling? I would say for the last 8 to 10 years, I've been traveling on and off. So I'm 34 years old now. So probably around 20, 24, 25, when I started like dotting around Europe. I'd go to, but I didn't know like what traveling was. I would just book a cheap flight to like Paris or, Rome. And I thought like those long weekends would travel. I didn't really know until then. My brother called me up and he said, do you want to go to Africa for a month? And I was like, of course. And we went and traveled to East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, all of those places, which was phenomenal. And then I started to really get into like the backpacking style travel. But yeah, probably 8 to 10 years. So around 20, I'd say 25, 26, but full time over the last 3 years, yeah. Also the YouTube channel, Chrissy Boy, our channel has just hit 2 years old, by the way. 2 years old. That's pretty cool. They thought that was cool. YouTube sent me an email that said like, happy birthday. And I was like, my birthday's not till August. So you must be talking about the channel. And it is a cute 2 years old. So thank you to those guys, all of you legends who've been sticking around to make that happen. Sean too, you're still alive then. Mate, Sean, no. Are you, mate, I'm not sure what you're, if you're Sean 2, A9S, if it's Sean O, Franks and Eric, then drop me an email because I don't know how to get in touch with you. I literally don't have your email because I deleted my email from the time that we were back and forth in Koh Samui that time. So mate, email me, hello@chrissyboy.com, and then we can jump on a Gmail video because I still don't have a phone. If that is the Sean, Frankie and Eric, of course, who I'm referring to. But yes, I am still alive. What's going on? Yeah. Raya4964. Do you think filmmakers on YouTube can be fine without using short form platforms? I can definitely see the effect that it has on my mental health in comparison to YouTube. Do you think filmmakers on YouTube can be fine without using short form platforms? Raya, I'm not too sure what you mean by that question. If you can just expand a little bit on that, that'd be great. Yeah, I definitely do think if you mean can long form YouTube videos be successful on their own without short form content? Yes, I do. Though short form content at the moment, and as you know, is crazy all around the world and on all platforms. I think people's attention spans are diminishing very quickly, and long forms may be taking a little bit of a hit or a back seat behind short forms. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing longs because they're awesome and it's my style. Lachi G, 18K. What is good, brother? Everything is good, bro. And yourself? 24H. HID. 24 HID. Are you going India then Pakistan? So, so it'll be hopefully India first because I need to get my visa back. If that comes back rejected for the second time, I will have to go to Pakistan. And then, yeah, we'll see from there. But hopefully it comes back for India because I've been wanting to go back to India for a while now. Lachi, shout out from New Zealand. Shout out from Wales in the UK. What's going on, mate? Appreciate you being here. Absolute legends. Yep. Well, there's whoa, I'm going through the comments. There seems to be a lot here. You absolute legends, mate. I'm gonna have to not answer all of these questions because I need to eat at some point. Hogo69, great number. It's one of my favorites. Hogo69, so good. I'll say it again. Hey, Chrissy Boy, I've been enjoying your recent vids. Any advice on keeping your belongings safe when staying in hostels? Yes. Always get a padlock, and always before booking hostels and or hotel rooms, always check to see if they've got lockers, right? Always check and make sure the locker is, it works for one thing, and make sure you have a really good lock. I can't show you mine at the moment, but like a thick numbered lock, not one of those like small ditzy ones. Get a good lock. That will really help. Don't just shove stuff under your mattress and sheets and pillow. Don't do that. If you haven't got a lock before going to a hostel, usually you can rent one. They're like £3 or $4. Usually they charge that much. Same with like towels and stuff. But I would recommend go and get your own lock, and then that peace of mind is really good. Also when you're sleeping, if you haven't got a lock or a locker in that hostel and you have booked that hostel, I will then sleep right with my bag in the corner by my feet. Yeah, so I'm lying like this. My bag will be down there in the corner against the wall and the backboard of my bed, and my feet are pretty much resting on my bag. So sleep with your bag. Don't put it just like by your bed. Sleep with your bag. But if you can get that really good lock and put it in the locker, then that will take first place for sure. Seattle Hawkinator, what's going on, mate? Everything is good. I hope you're good too. Hopefully I can make it over to Seattle at some point. That's awesome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Very cool. For those people who have just joined, I am currently back in Wales in the UK for a short stint. I've kind of been like dotting around England and Scotland for the last few weeks. But yeah, back in Wales for like a few days. Then I actually go back up to England, see my brother and some friends, and then I'm off, fingers crossed, to India. I've just got to book a flight, which is hopefully not going to be 36 hours. Anyway. Gulgaresh says, Delhi Belly coming in India. Oh, mate, I can't have Delhi Belly again, honestly. Put me completely out for 6 weeks. Mohammed Bana, I live in London, but I am originally Kenyan. If you plan to go to Kenya, I can definitely show you around and things like that. 100%. I was in Kenya like 8 years ago, and I have been wanting to go back to Africa for a long time. But hopefully it will come this year or next year. I just prefer to take it easy at the moment and not to like squash countries in and quick travel. I want to slow travel, enjoy the countries, the people, soak up the culture and experiences, and then go from there. But definitely would love to go to Kenya at some point. Absolutely. Or back to. Appreciate it. Dan says, I thought Welsh loved sheep. Mate, we do love sheep. So your thoughts are right. They're all over the shop. I personally haven't been with one yet, but I'm sure many Welsh people have. Sheep are everywhere. Jim Nomus. I think it's better to make a Patreon for people to support the extra content. I made it before a Patreon. It was good, but I wasn't, really given extra value, so I turned it off. Yeah, I appreciate it. Skint Northerners, you still with us or what? What's going on, Alice, mate? Hello to you, bro. I hope you're good. Mate, I've lost my phone. I haven't lost my phone. I broke my phone. So I can't get in contact if you have been WhatsApping me. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Yeah. Mark Volvo, 123. What's going on, mate? Have you paid Donkey Boy back yet for the laptop? Mate, no, I haven't. The laptop is right here, what you're watching it from. And me and Dunk have got a very friendly, cool agreement, all right? Give it a rest. Mate, I can't fork out 1,600 quid, 2 grand right now. But when I do, I will, all right? That's quality. For those people wondering about that comment, a few months ago in Thailand, my laptop broke and I had no money. And Donkey Boy, Curly Kid Life, check out his YouTube, Curly Kid Life, stepped up, mate. He bought me a brand new Mac, absolute legend, literally saved the channel, saved the channel and my ass. So, yeah, big up. Hopefully I can pay him back in the next 12 months. Fingers crossed. Mate, Dunk, if you're watching, I will, bro, but what's going on, Mercury? I've got a spare room for you in Cap Gear by the Lighthouse. Where's Cap Gear, mate? Mercury, you still watching? And mate, anybody, right? Anybody who has any questions or queries, jump on the Discord. The link is on the channel in the bio, or just email me if you want to have more of a personal thing. hello@chrissyboy.com, and I'm happy to answer emails. Whatever it be about travel, anything, mate. Just general chat. Jump on the old blower, mate. Go, what's up? All good? Yep, sweet. Mercury, where is Cap Gear by the Lighthouse, mate? Where is that? 24 hit Rochdale, UK. The guy you're talking to about Azad Kashmir. Mate, I'm not sure. I've lost a little bit here. Chris, Mombasa, Kenya. Does that interest you? Yes, I would love to go to Kenya once again. John Murray, 1111. Hope all is well. All is good. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to cap off in 18 minutes because I am starving and I've got a bunch of sausages ready to be devoured. Pork sausages, that is, people. Luca Brasi, 2130. Chrissy, go to Sri Lanka. Mate, I will. I was actually looking at Sri Lanka after India, possibly. So that could be cool. John Murray, watching you from France, mate. Big up. Thank you so much. You absolute legend. Appreciate it. Weller Jam, some lovely cottages for hire in Wales. Best place to relax and get your energy back. Absolutely. Especially when it's for free. You don't have to worry. Brittany McLeod, if I've botched that, my apologies. The eye twitch is called tetany. Too much caffeine or electrolytes imbalance. Is that right? You know what? I've had 3 pretty strong coffees today, so maybe that is why. Only a tiny little corner of my eye just goes here and there. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you so much, Brittany. I will look at that through ChatGPT after this and say, what do I do about it? And the answer would mostly be, stop drinking so much coffee. Yes, Brittany, I'm back in Wales currently. I'm going to be here for just another 4 or 5 days, actually. Then I go up to England to see my brother, and then another few friends in England, and then I'm going to fly out. But that is pending that my Indian visa comes back as accepted. Fingers crossed it does. Norbs, 6051. When are you coming to Sydney, Australia? This year. I'm coming to Sydney, Australia this year. It will be May, June, July, August, I believe. July, August, because New Zealand, then with my brother. August. So around July, August, and September, I will be in one part of Australia and I'll be in Sydney. So definitely keep tabs because you can buy me a beer, mate. Jokes. Not. Thomas Tuchelsking, 844. Thomas Tuchelsking, 844. Hope all is good, mate. It's all good. Yeah, thank you so much. Norbs, 6051. I'll put you in my back granny flat. Mate, I'm going to hold you to that. Norbs, you make sure you email me if you're still watching. hello@chrissyboy.com. We'll stay in comms. I'll drop you the WhatsApp and I will hold you to that comment, mate. Right? Granny flat at the back of your crib in Sydney this year. You've said it now and you've got people watching you. They know you said it too. All right, I'll buy the ginger beer and the IPAs, mate, and you can put me up in the flat. That's awesome. What a deal, mate. What a deal. Thomas Tuchelsking. Sorry, mate. I'm really botching that. Thomas Tuchelsking. How are you doing for money? Got a little bit, mate. Got a little bit like from YouTube and stuff. Some donations came in. Probably like 380 quid at the moment, 400 quid. And then another YouTube payment will be coming soon. So yeah, mate, hope to go to India with like, I don't know, 650, 700 quid, something like that. It's more than I normally go into a country with, so it'll be all right. It's always all right until it's not anyway. Yeah, thanks for asking. David, the bullish investor. I like the name. That's cool. Hello. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for your time, mate. And yeah, for being here. Do you have a Ko-fi page? What is a Ko-fi page? I've never heard of that. No. Sorry, bro. Never heard of a Ko-fi page, but it sounds fascinating. Martin knows 1970. Loved the Moroccan videos. Enjoyed all the Scotland ones too. You worked hard, too hard, mate. I know we were working hard and also not getting enough calories in, so I was extra hungry and annoyed. Hence my leaving early, mate. I appreciate you watching the Moroccan videos and giving feedback on that. That's cool. I really enjoyed those 10 days in Morocco. It's always a cool country to visit. The people are cool for the most part. And yeah, it's just fun. It's cheap and exciting. So yeah, I definitely recommend Morocco to people. Just be very wary if you go to Marrakesh. It's like the tourist center where the Medina is. And don't do what I did and venture out and almost got robbed. But makes for a good story. Like when I was in Jamaica, the carjacking I experienced in Jamaica. No one knows about that, right? Because I didn't film it. But yeah, attempted carjacking in Jamaica in Kingston, mate. It was a good time. How much savings do you have, Martin, at the moment? Mate, right now, not much. But by the time I go to India in like a few weeks, I'll have probably 650, 700 quid or something. Butterfly Effect 772. Hey, do you invest in the stock market or have any other income streams? Are you worried about the future income savings, house, mortgage? No, I'm not worried about it. I just don't worry about it. Money is not the be all and end all. And I'm going to show and continue. I've shown and continue to show that you don't need money all of the time and in abundance to live a great life. You don't. Even if I wasn't traveling, I still wouldn't like, look, I'm not above it, but I'm not one to like be in a very structured routine, probably because my mental ADHD that I definitely have got, but haven't been diagnosed with because I just can't hold structure too well. Therefore, I wouldn't be able to work like a proper job. One, I'm just too adventurous and like spontaneous and impulsive. And I know that money just isn't that much of a motivator for me to have 9 or 10 hours of my day taken away in a job that I don't want to do, surrounded most likely by people that I don't want to be around. So yeah, I don't really care too much about money or savings or what happens in the future because you never know if tomorrow is going to come or not anyway, right? So no, live every day, try and live as presently as possible. And remember that your currency and money is like, it's one thing, right? But the biggest currency you have is your self-worth, right? You can do so much just by being you. be friendly, be kind, be yourself, be full of energy and character. Your self-worth is not money. It's not, as Fight Club says, you're not the content in your wallet. You're not the clothes you wear. You're not the job you work. You are you in terms of your currency. So never let something that is so whimsical as money control you or be so motivating that you lose a lot of your own happiness and excitement for life due to that. Never be a slave to it. And that comes back to me. I will never be a slave to creating content. I will never be a slave to money. I will never be a slave to travel. I will always be at the forefront of doing those things. And then if money follows, if the travel follows, if subscribers with YouTube channel follows, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. No worries at all. So yeah, no worries. Butterfly Effect 772. 24 Hid says 2 years. Congratulations on the channel. Thank you so much. That is because you guys have been watching the camera and myself go on these stupid worldly adventures. So thank you so much. Shauno. Well, mate, drop me an email. Shauno, if you're still watching. hello@chrissyboy.com and we'll jump on a Teams, mate. My bad. Weller Jam, Chrissy Boy, a better name than the birth name, bro. Fun employmenter or something. Yeah, I agree. So Chrissy Boy has always been like a nickname for me because like my brother, Duncan, even my dad would be like, Chrissy Boy, you want to go for a beer? Chrissy Boy, you want to go get some food? Chrissy Boy, you want to go for a walk? So it's always been there, but I never actually like cottoned on to calling the YouTube channel that. Originally, it was Fun Employmenter, like a joke about being unemployed, but fun employed, and made it more of a title, such as like a carpenter, Fun Employmenter. Anyway, it was very complicated, so I changed it to Chrissy Boy. You plan on getting fit? The Underworld Reporter, when do you plan on getting your phone fixed? Probably in the next few days. I really cannot afford to get a new phone. I actually can't afford to get the screen repaired either because it's come back as like 200 quid. So I'd rather just not have a phone if that's the case. But I know how ridiculous that sounds. I'm going to get like a £40, no contract, no SIM, really bunk Motorola phone. As long as it's a smartphone and I can get like tickets up for flights and my bank details and stuff like that. I don't care about the camera or how fast the phone is. I'm just going to get the cheapest one that works. And hopefully I can do that in a few days. John Moreau, Travel One says, did you go to university? No, I got kicked out of school actually in year 10 when I was like 14 or 15, kicked out of school. Then I was forced by my parents to go to college. Damn you, parents! And I did like a plumbing course in college for 6 months. I got kicked out of college. And then I worked on an ice cream truck for the summer. I think I got fired. And then I decided, right, what's happening, Chrissy? You're doing a lot of the drugs, mate. Yeah, you're doing a lot of the boozing. But your life is going to go quickly downhill if you continue to do these things. So I actually got a fitness degree and moved to Cardiff, the capital city of Wales, about 2 hours from where I am now. And then I worked in Pure Gym in Cardiff. Then I moved to Bristol in England and worked in a gym called David Lloyd's, a health club, for a few years. And then I moved back to Wales, started a business, made a ton of money, like over £1 million, if you didn't know. Anyway, I thought I'd drop that in there. Not profit, but like revenue, £1 million. It's pretty cool. Selling supplements. And then, then I started traveling when it all went completely like up in flames. That's a kind of short story. Sorry, John Moreau. That was a really long-winded answer to your question. What's going on? Yeah. Raya 4964. Thank you for answering my questions. I appreciate it. Chin chin. Cheers. Football lover. How many countries have you been to? You probably know better than me. I'm really not sure. I've never counted countries and I probably won't ever do so either. I've probably been to like 10 or just a few more countries in my time traveling that you'll see on my YouTube playlist. If you want to go and have a look at the playlist on YouTube. That'll show all the countries plus another 10 or 15 that I've been to without vlogging. But yeah. So yeah, it's cool. The Underworld Reporter, your brother has a sense of adventure just like you, definitely runs in the blood. Yeah, Nick loves Nick's my brother, so he's 2 years older than me, 36, he is. And he goes on like a lot of hiking expeditions, which is awesome. And yeah, I kind of go on these like long, gritty, cheap fueled adventures, and Nick prefers to go on like hiking ones and stay in nice guest houses and stuff. We have our little differences in travel, but yeah, we try to go on, one small trip together each year, and then also one bigger trip. And this year is going to be New Zealand and Australia, which is going to be awesome. And I would just like to say a massive, massive thank you to David, the bullish investor, mate, for sending that donation. You absolute legend. Thank you so, so much, mate. That's awesome. That is awesome. Appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. That is going to help with the flight to India. So big up, mate. And David, if you could jump in the Discord or email me, hello@chrissyboy.com, mate, I'd love to thank you personally for that. That's really cool of you. Thank you so much. Legend. Football lover, JZ5hun. Does any of your siblings do YouTube? No, I've only got one brother, and he is 2 years older. That's Nick. You will see him in like my Peru series and also the Indonesia vlog that I put up. And I think he is in a few others in the UK. So yeah, you can go and check some of that stuff out if you like. But nah, he keeps himself to himself. He likes his solitude and less exposure. He tells me to put the camera down when I'm vlogging. It's quite funny, actually. Antonio Gonzalez, hello to you, brother. Good stuff. Thank you for being here. Brittany, how are you funding the India trip? I've got some money saved up now from YouTube payments and some donations. And then I'll have another YouTube payment coming in. And then, yeah, so I'm going to get the cheapest flight possible to India, which at the moment is like 36 hours. It's like 2 or 3 flights, but it's only like £120, which is like 150 US. And then I'm really going to, because when I start, right now my views are low, right? So my next few payments after the most recent is going to be really low. And I'm talking maybe like, I don't know. I'll show you guys the statistics in some of the vlogs, but it's most likely going to be around £150 for the month, so $200. So it's going to take now a few months of India content to really get that back. But yeah, I'm going to stay in cheap hostels. I'm going to eat cheap food. I am in India. I'm going to do cheap travel, hitchhike mostly. I'm going to do a lot of volunteering. So it's not going to be an issue. It's only an issue when I get carried away and I go on the beers and then I eat a load of food that I shouldn't and stay in, hotels consecutively when I should have stayed in hostels, or I don't volunteer opportunities that come through when I should. So, if I can do half volunteering, half staying in hostels in India, well, I reckon I would spend probably less than £250 a month full-time travel in India, which is like $300, maybe even less. In Pakistan, I spent £240, which is just less than 300 US. Yeah, so it can be done, and I will do it, and I'll show all of it in full transparency, and I really want to break it down and show you more than like I've shown before in terms of like what I'm spending, all of that good stuff. So yeah, keep the questions coming in. Thank you for that question, Brittany. The butterfly effect. Do you make money from Discord? For anybody wondering, Discord is something that I've started just like a private community. It's free. I need to be more active in there, but it's mostly I want to give more tips and value about, just traveling, whether it's confidence or certain routes or what to do in a country, or, do I know anyone who could help? Anything like that. No, I don't earn money through Discord, but I do give people the option. To book a one-to-one call with me. And that comes in just to hang out, ask for any travel tips, advice, anything they've got on their mind in terms of an upcoming excursion, anything. So I do offer that. I haven't had any calls with anyone at the moment. But yeah, the option for like one-to-one calls with me, though I'm not a coach, I'm just me. People can, chuck me some cash to jump on a call. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it's an option. Seattle Hawkinator is saying hello to Ellis from Skint Northerners. Mercury 19Z says North Agadir. Okay, North Agadir. That's awesome. Okay, next time, mate. Next time, I'm definitely going to come and take you up on that. That'd be awesome. Also, thank you so much to 9 to 5 to Cryptos for sending me a donation, mate. That's awesome. Like, it's so cool to see that people send in these donations. Honestly, they come in mad helpful too. So thank you so much. And I can assure you that I don't spend this money on like crap. I spend, £10 will go towards 4 nights in a hostel in India, or 20 meals in India, whatever it is. So you guys who've donated, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, and thank you once again. Amazing. But yeah, Mercury, North Agadir. Keep it in mind for when I'm coming back next time. I will jump on a live when I'm heading back to Morocco, and we can definitely sort that out. That'd be awesome. I can catch some salpa fish for you. Once you eat it, you get stunned. That's when they call it dream fish. Is that a Moroccan fish? That's crazy. So who gets stunned? The fish or the person who's eating it? Salpa fish. All right. I'll take you up on that. We'll make a vlog about Chrissy Boy getting stunned by Moroccan fish. Wella Jam, what's going on, mate? Back on it. Also, these live streams like fly by with time. It's already been 1 hour and 2 minutes. It's crazy. It feels literally like 10 minutes. So yeah, little water break, mate. Let me know if you want. I'll give you a little bit of a tour also of the crib if you want. Let me know if you want to see more of the cottage where I'm staying. And again, don't get your words out. Don't think just because I'm staying in a cottage where it's part of my dad's business that I'm minted. It doesn't work like that. Trust me, it does not work like that. But I'll give you a little tour. If you guys want to drop a comment or a heart, I'll show you a little bit around the place. I'll take the laptop now and I'll show you. Yeah. Let me just, can you bear with me a second? I need to get the laptop charger. If you bear with me a second, that would be great. I'll be back. BRB. Hold on, people. Hold on. I'll be back. Alright then. We're back, boys. Alright. Yep. Right, position you there for a bit, mate. Where are we? Yes, mate. You hear me? Amazing. Where was I? 1 second. I'll just take a minute to thank you to Ray Her. Amazing. Ray Her has donated. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And Butterfly Effect. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's really cool. I appreciate it. That's mate, so many beers are gonna get consumed through these donations. No, I'm joking. I won't drink all of the donations, but maybe just a little. Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you, brother. Butterfly Effect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're absolute legends. Makes me want to do more of the lives. Obviously, not just earn more money, but to speak to you guys more. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. I will make sure to put it to good use in the upcoming India videos, and also the Indian visa, which is like 1 year. If anyone has applied for an Indian visa, you get a few options, which is awesome. Now, I'm not sure how it works with whatever country you're applying for, what passport you hold from which country, but being a UK passport holder, you get 3 different lengths of visas in India. The first one is 30 days. The second, 30 days, and I think that's like £20. The second is 1 year. You get a 1 year visa, and I think that's £30. And then you can get a 5-year visa for India, and I think that's something like £50 or £60. I could be wrong with how much it is, but you get the 30-day visa, the 1 year visa, or a 5-year visa, which is amazing. And you can stay in country for no longer than 180 days at a time, meaning you have to leave just shy of 180 days before you go back into India to get another 180 days extended on that visa, which is really cool, right? Because you could spend like a year in India and really not spend much money at all and have a blast. I think for like cultural immersion, Pakistan, India is phenomenal. Walla Jam, let's go back to you, brother. I want to go to India after watching your vids, as well as many other places. Flights are more expensive than I thought. You sound like you have a cheap but long flight planned. Where do you find them? So I think there is a misconception about having to book flights like way in advance to get them cheap. That's not right, because you can book a flight today, which is leaving in a few days, and you can get that for the same price as you booking 3 months in advance. It doesn't work like that. What I do, and I can't show you at the moment through like my phone, which I usually would for flights, I only use one website for flights, and that is all I've used like forever. And that is Skyscanner. As long as I can remember, that's what I've used. So me being me, fun employed, I don't have a job or like a routine. I have major flexibility with my time, right? I still got that eye twitch. What's going on? So when you go into Skyscanner, I always go from, let's take it for an example, from London airport, any airport in London, and then to said destination, or just put explore everywhere. So you've got the option on Skyscanner to explore everywhere, or if you know where you're going, obviously just list that specific country. And then you have the dates. Now, this, I think, is where a lot of people can go wrong, but that isn't at fault for people who can only go on holiday or travel at specific dates, because that's all they have time off from their job and they can work with their families. But you can either do specific dates if you only have said dates available, or then you can go flexible dates, right? Flexible dates then will allow you to just choose any given months, which is February, March, April, etc., and you can have a look at all of the days in that given month and then see the cheapest flights based on those days. Very simple. The red, really expensive. The orange, medium expensive. And the green, cheap. Okay, so the green is the cheapest. Always look for the green. Now, yes, you do get some terribly timed flights, meaning you might have to wake up at 3 a.m. to catch a bus at 4 a.m. to get to the airport at 6 a.m. to catch a flight at 8 or 9 a.m. But I'm prepared to do that just because it costs less, and I do have the flexibility in time to do that. Now, if you can do the same, definitely go and check out the flexible dates and have a look to see what you can get. Otherwise, the specific dates, also one way or return, that comes into it, but we won't go into that now. You just have to look the best you can with those dates that you have. But like I said, with more flexibility, go on flexible dates from whatever airport to wherever you want to go, and then have that whole month open with the days in that month selected green, and then you can have a look from there. And also, when it comes up, say you've selected to go to India from London on the 22nd of March, right? Or 22nd of March. So you click the 22nd of March, which is coming up green on Skyscanner. You click that, and not necessarily all the time do the cheapest flights come at the top. Usually on websites, they'll come at the top, right? But if you keep scrolling down, you'll see ones for £213. You'll see £298, £304. Keep going down, and then you will start to see other cheaper flights. So keep on that page. Don't just have a look at the fold at the top of that page. Keep scrolling down. I hope that makes sense. That was a long-winded answer, but Jam, I hope that has helped. Yeah, I hope so. Justin Allinson, what is going on? Thank you so much for the donation, you absolute legend. Fist bump. That's awesome. Appreciate it. That's really cool. That's like this live stream will be awesome because it'll double my YouTube revenue for next month. So it'll be like £200, which is awesome. And yeah, we can have some good Indian adventures. And I reckon I will spend like £100 in India in maybe 10 days or 2 weeks. So all of the donations you guys sent now, Justin, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You say, keep doing what you're doing, mate. I will. Thank you so much, mate. And yeah, guys, big up. That's awesome. Really, really cool of you. Now let's get back to some of the cues. Squid MC 1981 new sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Skint Northerners, what's the plans, mate? Mate, I'm gonna go Wales most likely. Mate, I'm in Wales, but I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to India. I'm gonna meet Duncan over in India, mate. I only said Wales because Rids Skids under Alice's comment said, "Sapling Chrissy Boy, come round Rid free Wales." And I was reading that when I was reading out yours. Rids Skids, what's going on, mate? I hope you're good. Yeah, big up to Wales. Big up. I want to do the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path at some point, but it's going to take so long. I just don't know if I can walk for that long. Oh, mate. Rana, what's going on? She says, Chrissy Boy, are you going to vlog more or take a break? No breaking vlog, Chrissy Boy. Only here and there. Nah, I love vlogging, and I love, like, you know, the discipline that it brings me, the joy that it brings me, the experience around the world that it brings me, and to show you guys. So it's like, for me, it's not work. I really enjoy just taking the camera and like having a laugh and doing this and that with it. So I vlog everything. Like, you know, there is so much that you guys actually don't see that don't make the edit, which I think would be cool to show. But, you know, for the purpose of not wasting your time and, you know, making it a better storyline on the vlog is I cut a lot out. So, for example, I'll have an hour and 20 minutes of footage in my edit, but maybe only 18 minutes will be in the vlog. So I've cut like an hour of footage. Otherwise, it's very clunky. I'm talking a load of rubbish as always. And yeah, it's a lot of kind of just like bad takes, I guess. Yeah, whatever fits in the storyline goes into the final edit. But yeah, I love it. So I appreciate it. You must have savings to do what you do, mate. I do not have savings at all. Cross my heart and hope to die. I promise you, I do not have savings. The Underworld Reporter, Skint Northerners, you're a legend, mate. He is a legend. I agree. Jason Owen saying, going back to Asia. Yes, I will be going back to Asia, starting in India and then Thailand and then Japan. Yeah, then Japan. Probably do a few months in Japan, really cheap. volunteering for those people who think I've got a load of money. And then Australia and New Zealand, which I probably will need more money for. Hence why I'm going to vlog and earn more money through YouTube over the next few months. Hopefully. Rana says, what country have you enjoyed the most? I love Morocco. Like, I've been there a few times now. I've spent a lot of time in country. I really enjoy Morocco. Thailand is, of course, very close to my heart because I lived there last year for like 7 months. And I think like a lot of people enjoyed the No Money in Thailand series. So Thailand and Morocco, really cool. Yeah, what else? I really enjoyed Australia last year too. Hong Kong was very cool also. But for a favorite, I really don't know. It's a really tough question. They're all kind of my favorites in their own way. Tommy says, yo, what's going on, Tommy? Hope you're good. Yeah, India will bring a lot of the viewership, but I think its RPM is the lowest. So RPM is like how much money that YouTubers make per 1,000 views. You know, it can go down really low to the likes of like 50 cent, which is like 40 pence. So India is pretty low. So you have to get a load of views in India to make a load of money. Again, I don't really care that much. If I'm going to India with like 750 quid with my flight being paid already, then I know that I can do a lot of travel in India with, you know, my experience of like cheap travel. So yeah, as long as I'm making, you know, a couple 300 quid a month from YouTube and donations in total, I reckon I can just continue to do what I do, especially in India. So it's awesome. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I might be broke, dead ass broke on the streets of Mumbai one night. I'll do a live stream, but we almost made it. But we're in Mumbai and we're blinking homeless. Who knows, mate? This is all the fun, right? It's all the fun and uncertainty. Oh, mate, sometimes like that. Mohammed, I like Chrissy Boy. He comes across as a very legit boy. That's funny. Legit boy. Oh, mate. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Jason Morgan, 1083, would love to see you and Duncan traveling Northeast India, mate. Incredible. Yeah, we actually plan on doing this. We plan on going Northeast India. So it's going to be awesome. Yeah, we plan on doing it. So it's going to be good. Very soon. Tommy says, where you at? I am in Wales, mate, at the moment. Wales. So, yeah. What else? Alice from Skip Northern says, I donate, but I just spent my last £1 on ice cold lemon beer. Mate, I don't blame you. I do exactly the same. Mohammed Banner, bye for now. Love the videos. Bye to you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Rid Skiz, I was going to ask you who's going to water your plants. Oh, mate. Give us a tour, mate. Rana says. It's so cool that like you guys are still watching this. It's just me rambling. I think that's cool. But I'm definitely going to chuck some sausages in the oven soon and have a load of sausage butty, which is sausages in bread with a load of ketchup and mayo and probably extortionate lashings of cheese too. To whatever beyond, what's going on? Why have you switched off comments, mate? Pretty much just to make it easier for myself, and you know, that's not to take away from like you guys, but in a way it is. It's just at the moment I just like can't be bothered with comments. Like, it's people praise you, then people will slay you, and it's like you do take it on because there is always this like ego to think that, you know, you're in the comment section to see positive comments. I don't care what anyone says. And when you go in there, you see comments that are positive, but also comments that are not. I've just switched it off for more mental capacity to focus on videos and adventure. And for people who also really want to comment, they can just email me, hello@chrissyboy.com. So if people want to go out of their way to make a comment or a question or a query or any advice that they want in traveling, they can email me. My email is in my bio. Yeah, Ray, donating chain. Yeah, mate, it's gone well tonight. That's awesome. Chrissy, every flight I book is last minute is a rip-off. I'm not always, Ellis, bruh. Mate, I got a flight back from Thailand to London for £80. People who don't know, £80, that was last minute. It was like 2 days before. £80, which is like 100 US. Will's Adventure says, also stick to YouTube, bro. You won't cut it as a joiner. Mate, did you see the state of that cigarette den that I was putting back together? Mate, I didn't know what I was doing, did I? Was that yesterday's video? I think it was. It was like, and I was hungover to absolute, mate, I was hungover. Like a bottle of Jack Daniels sort of hungover. My goodness. Planet Pulse says TV 90. I don't think he would be volunteering if that was the case, aka if I was skint. No, I wouldn't. I would just be making like YouTube videos all the time without volunteering and dealing with people and places that I don't want to be at, for sure. My evil gummy bear, you are back. You are back. That's awesome. I think about the comment that you made in Thailand to me months ago, like keep doing your thing, just have a laugh. And that really helps. So good to see you in the comment section. I know I've turned off comments for the time being, but yeah, thank you so much. And also you've said, but after reading some of these comments, I get why you turned them off. I appreciate your video. Good job. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Watching you on an 86-inch TV every time. Much love from Cleveland, Ohio. My evil gummy bear. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That's cool. Amy W616Y, we're in Gran Canaria just now. It's so expensive and absolutely not worth it. I've heard Gran Canaria is like skyrocketed in price. I'm not sure why. Obviously, just because of tourism and taking advantage. But yeah, I hope you have a good time despite that. Yeah, grab bottles of alcohol for the room and enjoy your own company with a nice view, hopefully. But thank you for being here, Amy. Appreciate it. And have a great time in Gran Canaria. Butterfly Effect says you should have a second channel for the full vlogs without editing. Yeah, maybe. I just I'm a very like simple, guy. I just like to keep things very streamlined. I don't like to have too many avenues or branches reeling off from the main thing. So yeah, but I appreciate the suggestion. Rana says China would be fun vlog if you were to do it. For sure, I agree. Duncan and I have actually spoke about going to China, like for a little bit after Thailand before I go to Japan. So that would be cool. Yeah, let me know if you want to see me do anything or visit any places in India like you've ever wondered about, or any experiences that you might want to see. Yeah, let me know. We can get stuck into that. It'll be very soon. Mix, what's going on? You retracted your message, but I hope you're good, mate. Nikos Dorovetsky 4604, and I'm sorry, Nico, if I botched your name there. My pronunciation at the moment is all over the shop. I've just gone from like England to Scotland to back to Wales, so it's like blah, blah, blah. But yeah, love the vids, mate. Have you thought about doing any online freelancing to supplement your income? No, not at the moment. I mean, like, no is the answer. I mean, YouTube ads is okay at the moment. And hopefully moving forward to India, I'll earn a little bit more money to allow me more flexibility. Donations here and there are really good and appreciated. Thank you so much to you guys who've sent them. And also, I've put an option in my Discord. If people want to have like a one-to-one call with me for half an hour or an hour for God knows what, and people want to pay me for that, then I've put that option there, whether that be travel advice, I don't know, whatever it is, I don't know. I've put that in my Discord as an option. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Volunteer, travel, keep it light, keep it simple, keep it frugal, mate. But yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Nico. David Brent, what's going on, mate? 6950. Where do you volunteer, brother? Like, what sort of work is it? I use a voluntary platform called World Packers, and it enables you to volunteer all around the world. So I can go to, I don't know, Panama and volunteer. I can go to Scotland and volunteer. I can go to Japan and volunteer, or I can go to New Zealand and volunteer. And you get to pick your hours of how many hours you wish to volunteer a week. You also get to pick if you want to stay in a hostel, a private room. Also, if you want 1 meal a day or 3 meals a day. And then you also get to choose what industry that you'd like to volunteer in, such as farming, a barista, teaching languages, working in a hostel bar, a party promoter, any of this stuff. So it's a really good gig, and it doesn't cost anything really, except for the travel to and fro. Yeah, David, I hope that answers the question. It's like I've done 11 or 12 voluntary experiences now over the last year and a half, and like they have not only saved my ass financially, but they've helped me to meet some amazing people, get out of my comfort zone in terms of like work, and also just like do something different away from solo travel. So there's many aspects that are beneficial from volunteering. And yeah, you can do it from all ages, which is great. And it really helps you to see more of the world for a much cheaper price. And that's why I do it, which is cool. Martin knows 1970, you should do more live streams. Good for the donations. I should. Like I said, just it's, donations are amazing. I don't take that away from them. But also, like I said, money is cool. It helps, but it's not the forefront of my motivation. But it definitely helps, and I appreciate it. But it's, I prefer... I prefer if people kept their money, but people are kind. So yeah, thank you. You put in the effort and it's people's choice to give. Yeah, I agree. To whatever beyond 912. No worries, pal. You're a good lad. Chin up. I still watch comments on or comments off. Thank you. And I will do like maybe a live stream every few weeks, or it comes down to a lot of Wi-Fi connection. So where I am now in Wales, it's really good Wi-Fi. But when I was in Thailand and other places, I would try and stream, and then people would comment saying, we can't hear you, or we can't see you, or the connection's really fuzzy. So then it comes down to Wi-Fi connection too. I'm not sure if that's an excuse, but what I'm trying to say is I'll do more streams for you. Going to Japan looks good value flights. Your style would be amazing there. Well, a jam. Mate, I'll be going from Bangkok to Japan, any part of Japan, the cheapest part. And I think it's like 40 quid, like a single one way on a flight, which is awesome. Yeah. So if anyone is going to Thailand this year and you want to go to Japan, like that is such a perfect opportunity. And for most countries, I believe that Japan has a visa-free entry of up to 90 days. So if you are going to Thailand, which is the most visited place, tourism-wise, though it has fell last year, give yourself the opportunity to head over to Japan for, I don't know, a week if you can. But definitely, yeah. Japan would be amazing. I think like it might, I haven't been there yet, but from what I see and what I've heard, I think it might fall into one of those answers when people ask, what's your favorite country? And you go, I know which one that is. It's Japan. So we will see. I hope to spend May and June there. Maybe even July, all going well, before flying to Australia. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys like have been or have any recommendations. I still have not been to the Philippines. I know my mate Marco Romes absolutely loves the Philippines. He's there all the time. Marco, if you're watching, bro, Marco Romes, mate, my WhatsApp is dead, so I can't say what's up. But yeah, I think the Philippines will happen this year at some point. I'd like to spend like a lot of time in country and slow travel around different places, so like 3 months or more. Yeah, Japan first. Yeah. Rana, keep on vlogging, bruh. Every journey is a new journey. Every adventure, new adventure. I agree. As long like I will keep doing what I'm doing as long as I'm enjoying it. If I'm not, I'll take a break. I'll do something else for a little bit, come back to it. But for now, who knows what the future holds? The future is unwritten, and all we can do is enjoy this moment right now and not be so focused on tomorrow or any future plans and what will go right and what could go wrong. At the end of the day, we've all got a due date, right? We're all slapped to an expiry date, exactly like products in a supermarket. So all we can do is enjoy the here and now and not stress about what the future holds. Yeah, let's just not stress, mate. Tony Cousins, what's going on? I hope you're good. Thank you so much for being here, Tony, mate. Loving your vlogs. You say I've binge watched the lot. My first solo trip planned in June. Thailand first. You've definitely inspired me, that's for sure. Big up, mate. That's awesome. That's so cool. Thailand, when are you off to Thailand? Thailand first in June. Oh, mate, that's cool. It'll be a great time. It'll be a great time. That'll be really cool. April, May, June. I won't be in Thailand, but let me know on the stream how it's going. I'm sure we'll catch up. And yeah, mate, if you need any tips or anything, let me know. Drop me an email, hello@chrissyboy.com. I'll be happy to help, mate. Jump on a WhatsApp call or something. Good on you, lad. That's awesome. David Brent, cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate you too, brother. Jake Thompson, can you notice my speed of voice picking up? It's because I'm really hungry and the sausages over there looking at me saying, come on, Chrissy boy, eat me already. Jake Thompson, sorry. PG5QZ, Chrissy boy, absolute legend, mate. You hung over from the Edinburgh Bender, big lad. Mate, I tell you something. When I get started on the booze, right, mate, it's like tomorrow is just not going to come. I drunk a whole bottle of Jack Daniels, probably 6 bottles of Corona, quarter bottle of tequila, and mate, I tell you, it was rough. I also went out with my old man and a mate the other night in Wales, right? In a village that is 4 miles away. And mate, I vlogged a lot. It's a funny session mad bender in my local town in Wales, and that'll be posted in 3 or 4 days. And mate, I've been suffering the last few days. But anyway, we'll be back on the road soon, and we'll be suffering the hangover in India, baby. Oh, mate, that's funny. But yeah, hungover for sure. Will, if India falls through, I'm heading to Spain next month. Mate, happy days. You can come with me to Pakistan then. To whatever and beyond, 912. There's a couple of countries going to war this year. Be safe out there, soldier. Will do, mate. I haven't really taken too much note on the old news headlines, so maybe I should before just venturing off. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for the heads up. Rana, Marco Romes has been enjoying those chocolates. Yeah, I watched his latest vlog earlier. It was good. Him in the Philippines or going from Australia. Anyway, mate, I think we've just banged out an hour and a half live stream. So I'd like to say a huge, whopping, ginormous, mega big thank you to everyone who has joined. And now, mate, it's time to actually, if anyone drops a comment right now, right, and if you want me to just show you around the gaff of where I'm staying for the week that I'm back in Wales, let me know right now, and I'll give you a quick 2 or 3 minute tour of the place, because I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, Chris, your family must be minted. Look at the cottage you're staying at." But mate, I tell you what, not really the case. Yeah, all right, I'll give you the tour. Right, where should I start? Well, I guess we start here. I'll do it now. Okay, people are saying give me the tour. All right. Okay. Come on, Chris, snap into action, baby. Okay, ready? Hopefully you can still see me. Can you see me? All right. Oh, mate. I also, the other night in Scotland, I think I broke my thumb or fractured it. So I can't use my thumb too much properly. I smacked into a wall when I came in, and I fell on my thumb and my face. But I'm okay. All right. This is the view I'm going to have to give you instead of like, that view, because I'm holding the laptop. So welcome to the kitchen. This is like an island, pretty mod con setup. We've got, the air fryer, the kettle, the toaster, the sink, and this is actually what I just propped the laptop up on for the live. Over here then, on the other side, we've got, nice TV, drying rack for the very few clothes that I own. And let me take you outside for a second. Hopefully you can see. If you can, great. Yeah, okay. So this is the outside. This is like the patio area. Pretty chill, mate. I think that's, not artificial grass, real grass. And then, in we go. If you're still watching, great. Yeah, and then this is, come with me. This is like the sitting area where I actually have never sat before. And then, we've got the more lounging area here. And then this looks out to like the Pembrokeshire coast. And at some stage, I'm hoping to after months on the road, I'm hoping to invite some of you guys down here because there's a really great space out the front, which you can't see at the moment because it's dark. And we can have, a load of drinks and barbecue, and some people can stay in like some of the cottages here or just come down for the day. Like that's the sort of ambitions that I have for the channel. I want people to come down, chill out for the weekend, get to know each other, and just talk about travel and have some beers, mate, and kick back. Anyway, so this is one room. So what you're seeing now is one setup, and I'll take you now into here, mate. So this is the bedroom that I'm sleeping in. Are you still here, people? Or am I just showing myself around my cottage? So that's the bed. That looks out to the garden. And then the setup over here, TV, desk, wardrobe. And also, I'm actually packing at the moment, which is really funny because this is literally all I own. That is all I own right there. And then obviously a few clothes and the bag. That's pretty much what it is. Who just said cool lamps? My evil gummy bear. That's cool. And this is then the ensuite bathroom. This is actually pretty nice. Toilet, sink, mirror, and then walk-in shower, mate. And then there's another bedroom in there, which is pretty much the same as the one I've just shown you. So like a replica. So that's where I'm staying. And yes, it is like, I'm not denying it. It is an amazing place to stay, but you have to remember it's not mine, right? It's my dad's business. I stay in this cottage when it's not booked. Otherwise, I'd most likely be staying in a hostel in the local city or in a tent in some surrounding field. I pick the times where I come back, where I can stay here and I can edit and I can get on live streams and I can do work without stressing. So that doesn't, guys, convert into the luxury that you're seeing, or the comfort, you could say, into money in my bank account. I have no association with this place or this business. I'm literally just a person, the son of the business that stays here for free, sometimes in between travel. Just to clear that up, all right? But I think that's all. That was a cool stream. Thank you. Looks cool. Do share the link to hire, or is that too close to home? I'd happily give the link to people if they email. But I'd prefer to just ask a load of people to come down for a weekend, and we can just chill out, have a barbecue, catch up, go down the beach, which is a few miles away, and just get to know each other a bit more. That's my ambitions, like I said. Anyway, guys, I'm done. I've got to put sausages on the barbie, mate. So thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Let's have a fun time for the next 2 weeks in the UK before I go to India, pending my Indian visa gets accepted. So fingers crossed, pray for the acceptance with us and we can go and travel India. Guys, thank you so much. Absolute legends. Everyone that has been here, I'll see you soon. We'll do another live very soon. But for the next 3 or 4 days, you're going to see consecutive long form vlogs on the channel. 2 or 3 more from Scotland and 1 banger of a boozy session here in Wales, and then another one down around the Pembrokeshire coast of where I live. Anyway, guys, legends, thank you so much. Have an amazing evening doing whatever you're doing and whoever you're doing it with. I will see you in the next one. Cheers!